Welcome to Thoroughly Into Books Thursday. I'm your host, Fraser. This is Season 1, Episode 1, featuring the works of Lois Duncan. Many times when students come in a library, they ask me, do you have a recommendation for a spooky book or a horror book? And truth of the matter is, that's not what I normally read. However, Lois Duncan has been writing suspense for so long, and some of her books I've tiptoed into and actually enjoyed. So today I'm going to share with you an excerpt from Chapter 1 of I Know What You Did Last Summer, and then I'll give you other books you may consider by Lois Duncan that you can check out of your school or public library. I'll see you after school, she said. Bud's not picking me up until around 8. So there's no reason we have to eat early. You going out any place? I don't have any plans, Miss James said. Wait a minute, honey. You didn't get your letter. Yes, I did. It's here in my notebook. No, I mean the other one. Her mother leaned across the table to pick up the second envelope, half concealed by the edge of the egg plate. There were 2 pieces of mail for you this morning. Not that this could possibly be as exciting as the first one. It's the size of a party invitation, though I don't know who would be inviting me to a party. Julie took the small envelope from her mother's hand. That's funny. It has big block printing and no return address. She tore the envelope open and removed the folded sheet of lined paper. Who's it from? Her mother called back over her shoulder as she carried the breakfast dishes into the kitchen. Anybody I've ever heard of? No, Julie said. Nobody you know. With slowly growing horror, she stared at the letter, at the one black sentence that peered up at her from the smudged paper. I'm going to be sick, she thought. Her legs felt weak, and she reached out and caught hold of the edge of the table to steady herself. It's a dream, she told herself hopefully. I'm not really awake and standing here in the dining room at all. I'm lying in bed upstairs asleep, and this is only a nightmare like the ones I used to have back in the beginning. I'll close my eyes, and when I open them, I will wake up. It will be gone. The paper will be gone. It will never have been. So she closed her eyes, and when she opened them again, the paper was still there in her hand, with one short sentence printed on it. I know what you did last summer. If you liked that short excerpt from I Know What You Did Last Summer, here are some other titles by Lois Duncan that you might enjoy. Remember, your public library and school library are an excellent resource for materials. Until next time, this is Fraser.